And I'll try to remove some of that glare. Hey, good to see you back, Angus. Too much, my man. I missed you. I missed you, buddy. Okay. You go have a look for it in the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Should be on the back seat. Thanks, buddy. Kia ora tātou, aroha mai. Let's get that one in there. Chores. Whew. A little bit from whakatū. That's Oliver. Kia ora e hoa. Pai anō, te tūtaki a koe. Here we go. Tēnā koutou tamariki mā. Haha, no mai hoki mai. Welcome back. Hakka for kids. We're in it for another day. I'll close that curtain there, see if that doesn't help the lights a little bit better off the TV. Yeah, just leave it over there, bud. Good work. Cool, it is what it is. As always, we start off with our karakia. This is kia hora te Māori no. And if you are struggling to see the words today, kei te pai, just have to listen really intently. Ka pai. Here we go. After me. Kia hora te Māori no. Kia whakapapa pounamu te moana. Kia tere te karohirohi. I mua i tō huarahi. Tihei Maori ora. Ah, kia ora, kia ora. Should we try that one together? Toru wha. Kia hora te Māori no. Kia whakapapa pounamu te moana. Kia tere te karohirohi. I mua i tō huarahi. Tihei Maori ora. Ah, Maori ora kia koutou nau mai, hoki mai. Hakka for kids. And our kiwaha for today is ana. Korero mai, ana. Hey, ana. Notice there's a portai over the first A. That means that's where the stress in the word is going to be. So rather than saying ana, we say ana. Ka pai? And ana is when you absolutely agree with something. Yeah? Ka pai? You like Hakka for kids? Ana. Hey, see? It works. So our kiwaha for today is ana. And I'm going to try and use it at least 5 times throughout the lesson. Alright, here we go. Moving on, my watoa whaitiri. We want to do some haka. Whakamaha nei te reo. Every session we always got to warm up that mouth. Get that tongue moving to make those correct Maori sounds, eh? Alright, me timata tātou. Toru wha. Ahaka mana para tawanga wha. E heke mene pere te wenge whi. I hiki mini piri ti wingi whi. O hoko mono poro to wongo fo. A e I o u. Uhukumunu puru tu wungu fu. Ha! Here we are. One more time. Super fast this time. Keep up. Toru fa. A haka mana para tawanga fa. E heke mene piri te winge whi. I hiki mini piri te wingi whi. O hoko mono poro to wongo fo. Vowel sounds. A, E, I, O, U. Uhukumunu puru tu wungu fu. Yeah, sounding good. Sounding very good. Well done. Pronunciation is coming along really nice. Angus, keep it up. Here we go. Paki paki, toru fa. Paki 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 tamariki ma. Paki 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 tamariki ma. E oma, tamariki ma. E oma, tamariki ma. Kani kani, kani kani, kani kani, tamariki ma. Kani kani, kani kani, kani kani, tamariki ma. Epeke, epeke. Epeke tamariki ma. I can't hear you. Epeke, epeke tamariki ma. Emoe, emoe, emoe tamariki ma. Emoe, emoe, emoe tamariki ma. E oho koutou, wake up. We've got kapa haku to do. Here we go. Skip through here, straight up into Pure Ane. Starts with a scoop clap, fold it out the front, then we go off to the right. The bottom hand will come up, grab, dramatic down. Hey, does that sound about right? Oh, let's figure it out together, eh? Hoppe! Pure Ane, toru fa. Pure Ane, e te hau, horoia. Horoia, e te ua. Fiti fiti, fiti fiti a. E te rau. 2 scoops. Mahekena. Fold it down. Poraruraru. Double clap. Makere hana. Mahere. Makere. Makere hana. Mahere. Hoppe. Hey. Choice. Kia ora, Pure Ane, wonderful song, and good for you to have a go at that one, especially if it's one that you've never done before. Pure Rehua, I hate skipping over Pure Rehua because then I have to hear about it in the comments. Oh, we missed Pure Rehua this morning. So here we go. Hand out, butterfly on top, not touching. Take it up. 2 taps for the beat, and then follow it down and across. Toru fa. Papaki pari lo re runga ho. Kapiki runga rawae. Papaki pari lo re runga ho. Purere hua re runga ho. Papaki pari lo re runga ho. Kapiki runga rawae. Papaki parira urereru ngā hau. Kei runga noa atu koutou. Tō mahi pairawa hoki. Karanga mai. We love karanga mai. I love it. You love it. Let's do it. Hope. Slap, clap, point. And then to the other side. Flick, flick. And then open up through the middle. We're going to step to the right. We're going to step to the left. Flick, flick. Open up through the middle. Are you ready for karanga mai? You are? Let's do it then. Hoppe! Karanga mai, toru, fa. Karanga mai, piwai waka. Tuki tuki mai, tuki tuki mai, piwai waka. Hemanu, hemanu, kori kori. Hemanu, fia, fia. Piwai waka and woo. How do you like that one? Good, good. All right. So if you know karanga mai, you know what's happening next. We gotta go fast, yeah. And when I say fast, I mean just let loose, go crazy, fast as you can. Kiraro, hope, toru. Fa, karanga mai, piwai waka e. Tuki tuki mai, piwai waka e. Hemanu, kori kori. Hemanu, fia fia. Piwai waka e. How'd you get on? Hey, good work, good work. Yeah, nice. It's a cool song, eh? I knew you'd like it. Kiraro, this is our ready position. Well, not quite ready, but you know, almost. Hope. Now we're ready to go. Kiraro, hands down. We're just waiting. Hope. Now we're ready to go. Tihe toru fa. Tihe mauri ora. Tihe mauri ora. Ngai wi ate motue. Tuake karangatia, tuake manakitia, mariwi kia orara. Awesome. Now we've been doing Tihe Mauri Ora for a while now, so I think it's a fantastic song for us to focus on. What are some ways that we can lift our performance? What are some things that we can do to make our kapa haka look really sharp, okay? And there's three things we're going to look at today. The first thing is our hands, all right? So what I want you to do with your hands is I want you to zombie them like this, yeah? And then straighten them out. Oh, nice. And give me spirit fingers, yeah? And then close them up. Oh, yeah. So look at that, nice and strong hands, fingers are closed. And, you know, really strong arms, eh? Yeah? If we can keep our arms nice and strong through all of the movements, it's going to give our kapa haka lots of purpose, eh? Second thing we can do is actually with our eyes and our hands. So what I want you to try and do is I want you to try and watch your hands perform the movements, yeah? Let's go to hope. Now to start with that first action, let's grab the fist up here. And as we circle the fist around a circle, I want your eyes to follow it, yeah? Follow it, toru, fa, and follow with your eyes. Other hand, follow with your eyes. Back to the front, forward, forward, and a little glance up at the hand, bringing your eyes back to the audience. Kapai? Some really easy things to do there. It's keeping our hands nice and straight and nice and strong and fingers nice and closed. And the second one is to watch our actions. And if our actions are going off to that side, we're going to look over there as well. Hey. And then the third thing that we can do is actually all of this thing here, yeah? Tihe Mauri Ora is a welcome song. It's a welcome song. And this isn't very welcoming. Tihe Mauri Ora. Tihe Mauri Ora. It's not very welcoming, is it? So we need to have a really nice expression on our face, make it really big and bold, strong hands, follow those actions. Let's put it all together for a really high quality performance of Tihe Mauri Ora. Kiraro, hope. Kiraro, hope. Oh, you are ready? Okay, let's go. Tihe tarufa, tihe mauriora, tihe mauriora, ngai wi ote motue, tuake, tuake karangatia, tuake manakitia, ngai wi. Kia ora tahiru atarufa. Hia wehi. Mauri ore kia koutou. Kia ora. Kia pai mai hoki. Ana. What a wonderful performance of Tihei Mauri ore. You should be proud of yourselves. I certainly am proud of you. Yeah, I am. Let's go. 2 our Hakka. Oh yeah. Kiraro. Hope. And for Hakka today, we're going to do the Hakka twice. We're going to do a Hakka walkthrough, and then we're going to go 100%. Kapo, you ready for this? I said, are you ready for this? If you are at home and you're struggling to see those words on Facebook, they do look a little bit better on the YouTube channel. But here we go. Koriri tātou, are you ready? Walk through. Whakarongo ki taku kōrero tūpato. Mate korona e ki te ti, ki te ta, kua urua te hua keto nei, hi te whenua, o te aroa, i te taurua manarua te kou, punch it down, pou, tu, te rangi, kara huiti a te kawana e, i ngā kura, ngā mahi, ngā hui, ngā tūtaki, whakatu, te rere, ahapori, o te mate korona e. Noho ki te kainga kia haumaru te noho. Hand over. Horoia o ringa ringa. Tu tirara noho tawhiti tu. Kotahi e haue, aue, aue. Ka pai, that was our Hakka walkthrough. Now it's Hakka 100%. So let's go. Jumping in, bro. Alright, here we go. We've got Jar Jar Binks helping us out today for Hakka. Are you leading it or was it me? Both? Okay, here we go. Whakarongo ki taku kōrero tūpato. Mate korona e ki te ti, ki te ta, kua urua te hua keto nei, i te whenua, o te aroa, i te taurua mana rua te kou, punch it, pu, pu, te rangi, kara huiti o te kawana e, i ngā kura, ngā mahi, ngā hui, ngā tūtaki, whakatu, te rere, ahapori, o te mate, korona e. Noho ki te kainga, kia haumaru te noho. Horoia, horinga ringa. Tu teirara, noho tawhiti tu, kotahi e, aue, 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 hui. Kia ora. Woo. The energy, the Maori Coming through the internet today, whew, it's overwhelming energy, whānau. Good to hear your voices out there. Good to feel your stamping through the ground, the energy in your actions. Beautiful. I don't even have to remind you anymore of the 3 Hakka rules that keep us Hakka safe. But if there are new whānau out there joining us, here are our 3 Hakka rules. Strong face, strong voice, and strong actions. If you can keep those 3 rules in the back of your mind as you're executing your Hakka, you'll always come out the other end with no regrets. And that's what learning the Hakka is all about, eh? Learning to do it right, with the right energy and the right modi. Hey, ka pai whānau. Beautiful, beautiful mahi today. Right, let me realign those cameras for you. Give it everything back up to into scratch. And that's looking good. Okay. So today is Thursday, which by our timetable would say that today's, I guess, focus or activity is kōrero pūrākau. And the kōrero pūrākau that we're going to share today is one that I've shared many times before. And because it's the first one in this series of workshops, I'm going to start with it again. It's no surprise to you that the story that I'm sharing with you today is the story of Rona. Ka pai. Rona and the moon. Hey, kia ora. Before I get into the story though, let me give you a brief explanation as to why these stories are so important to our culture. See, the first thing that you've got to remember is our Maori ancestors, they didn't have pen and paper. They didn't write anything down. So all of our knowledge, our science, our pūtaiao, our maths, our technology, our hangaro, all of our culture and our arts and our karakia and our medicine, all of these things had to be transferred. The knowledge had to be transferred through words. Hey, we were an oral language, and that's why Te Reo Māori is so important to our culture. That's why we put so much emphasis on our Te Reo. It's because without the Te Reo, we can't have the culture, and there is no culture without the Te Reo. And so that's why Te Reo Māori is so important to us, because it is the foundation for our knowledge base. Ka pai? Now, a few ways that those words were used to pass on the knowledge, well, there was many, but the 3 main ones was in wānanga. These were our formal colleges of learning. Yeah. The second way was in our waiata, our haka, and our mōteatea. So in our songs, in our music, in our haka, and in our chanting, in our ori. And the third main way was in kōrero pūrākau, was through telling stories. Telling stories was a big part of passing on that history, and it was an awesome way for us to teach our young people how to interact with the world around them. So please enjoy this story of Rona and the moon. Feel free to grab a seat. Yeah, get comfy for story time. Okay, so the story of Rona, well, it starts with Rona. And Rona was a mum. And one night in the village, long time ago, Rona's children woke up in the middle of the night and they were really restless, mostly because they were really thirsty. And Rona didn't have any water stored in the whare. She didn't, all of their drink bottles were all empty, all of their taha. And so Rona made this decision to go down to the river in the middle of the night to get her tamariki some water. Now already this isn't sounding like a very good story, eh? Yeah. Tamariki might tell me, do you think it's a safe idea for you to go down to the river by yourself in the middle of the night? Probably not a good idea, right? Anyway, Rona took her taha, her Maori drink bottle. She took it down to the river and she filled up her drink bottle. But on the way back from the river back to the village, the moon that was lighting her path, well, it went behind some clouds. And as the moon went behind the clouds, Rona's pathway was darkened and she couldn't see where she was going. And Rona tripped over. She tripped over some roots that had encroached onto the pathway, and she fell over and she spilt the water, and she grazed her knee and she sprained her ankle. And in the process of falling over, she got up and she was really angry at the moon. And so she looked up towards the moon and she started cursing the moon out. Yeah. Wow. When the moon heard these hurtful words, the moon's wairua was mamai. The spirit of the moon was hurt. And those feelings of hurt, well, they manifest themselves for Rona, for the moon. Those feelings of hurt manifest themselves as anger. Her sadness turned into anger. And in the moon's anger, the moon started to swoop down to grab Rona. And the moon came down and the moon reached down and grabbed onto Rona. But Rona didn't want to go. So Rona reached out to the closest thing that she could find. And that was the ngaio tree. So holding on to the ngaio tree in one hand and holding on to her taha, holding on to her Maori drink bottle in the other hand, she doesn't want to go. Of course she doesn't want to go, but the moon's power was so strong. The draw of the moon was so strong that it ripped Rona and the tree right out of the earth. And the moon captured Rona. And the moon kept Rona. And that's the end of the story. When we tell this story to our children in the Maori culture, we look up at the full moon. Harakonu. Have you seen a full moon before? Yeah, of course you have. And what we say to our children is those shadowy images on the moon, well, that's Rona holding on to the taha and holding on to the ngaio tree. And what that represents is the scars of Rona's words. When Rona said those hurtful things to the moon, it left a mamai with the moon. Hey? And it was really hard for the moon to let those feelings go. And that's the same as us, I guess. Right? So, in the story of Rona, there's got to be some messages in there that we can learn from. And I think the first thing that we can learn from the story of Rona, don't swear at the moon. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, don't swear at the moon. I like that one. Yeah, but perhaps the real message is not to say hurtful things to anyone. Hey, something else that we can learn from the story of Rona is that when we do say these hurtful things to other people, when we bully other people, we hurt other people. Sometimes we can make it right by saying sorry. But even in the process of saying sorry, sometimes it doesn't take that mamai away. Sometimes the person can feel left with that mamai for a really long time. So yeah, the story of Rona teaches us the importance of being kind to one another. Hey. And I think there's also a message in there for civil defense emergency preparedness. Hey. Perhaps Rona should have stored 3 liters of water per person per day for 3 days as part of their emergency preparedness. Kapai? Kia ora. I get this question often. Matua whaitiri, what does a taha look like? What does a Maori drink bottle look like? And look, this is what it kind of looks like. This is an example of one. I've got another one over here as well. Also known as hue. These taha, or these hue, they grow like a pumpkin type vegetable on a vine. Unlike other pumpkin type vegetables though, when they're prepared in the right way, rather than the skin rotting away, it actually turns hard. It's like wood. And then you can cut the top off, yeah, empty out the stuff that's left over inside, and then you've got yourself a drinking vessel. Yeah, you've got yourself a ipuwai, a drink bottle. Hey, ka pai. Well, I certainly hope you learnt a lot today, and I certainly hope you enjoyed the story of Rona. To finish off, I am going to sing you the song Rona. Ka pai? If you want to join the song because you know it, waiata mai. If you don't know it, you can quickly grab your poi and do some poi actions, or you can stay seated and just enjoy this last song for today. Totally up to you. What are you gonna choose? Ka pai. Kei a koe te tikanga. Here we are. Hope, toru, wha. Tā koto ana I te moe ngā uri tūakea. Titiro ki te atarau kei rungara. Te marama e whiti ana kei hea rona. Ke rungara. Piri ki te taha, piri ki te ngai o ruera. E rona e. Au e rona e. Hi au e hi. Tēnā koutou tamariki mā. Thank you everyone for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed today's session. I'll see you again tomorrow for a jam session. If you haven't been to one of our jam sessions before, you're gonna love it. There's no talking. We just go song after song after song for a half an hour. Ka pai? Awesome. I'll see you again tomorrow. From my whānau to your whānau, that's our whānau. Kia haumaru te noho. Stay safe. Ka kite anō koutou. Haere rā.
Finish that. Finish that. Do this.